Coming off of the heels of the Night of Champions pay-per-view, Stone Cold Steve Austin is going to open up Monday Night Raw. Tonight's main event will be Bray Wyatt versus The Rock in a number one contenders match. Is that Randy Orton? Oh my god! Orton attacking Stone Cold Steve Austin. Randy Orton busting open Austin. Stone Cold pushed off of the ring into a table. Good god. A vicious attack to begin Monday Night Raw as we lead up to the Hell in the Cell pay-per-view. The Viper is back. The following matchup is DDP versus the Honky Tonk Man. The winner of this matchup will be in consideration for a shot at the Legends title. Both superstars coming into this matchup at 2-0. Triple H successfully defended the Legends title against Stone Cold Steve Austin at the Night of Champions pay-per-view. Last week, Honky Tonk Man defeated Faarooq. Diamond Dallas Page. It's a middle rope splash. Turns it into a knee straight to the face. Sit down powerbomb. Great offensive combo for Diamond Dallas Page. The Diamond Cutter for 3. DDP sends a message to Triple H. The following matchup is Sheamus versus Shawn Michaels. Sheamus and Rusev are tentative allies. About a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago, these two had a singles matchup where Sheamus was victorious and they broke up the League of Nations. Sheamus is going after the Vets and the Legends. Rusev appears to be helping him out. Sheamus comes into this matchup at 4-4. Shawn Michaels coming into this matchup at 2-4. Last week, Rusev brutalized Billy Gunn. D-Generation X reuniting here tonight to even the odds against Rusev and Sheamus. The match begins. We're out on the outside here. Rusev taking a shot to Sheamus. No DQ because the referee is allowing it to happen. Rusev has been ejected from ringside after betraying Sheamus. Sheamus with white noise goes for the pin. Distraction to the ref by Billy Gunn. Bro kick from Sheamus. Only a 2 count. Going to the top rope here. Back suplex again. Billy Gunn paying dividends for Shawn Michaels in this matchup. Sheamus turns around. Rolls up Shawn Michaels. 1, 2, 3. Sheamus steals a win from the Heartbreak Kid and D-Generation X. It's going to be very interesting to see the fallout of the events of this matchup. What is next for DX? What is next for Sheamus after that betrayal by Rusev? The following matchup is a women's division matchup. Your WWE Women's Champion, Carmella, will be taking on Cameron. Carmella coming into this matchup at 2-0. Cameron coming into this matchup at a record of 0-0. She has yet to have a match. Carmella did upset Asuka at Night of Champions to win the WWE Women's Championship. Huge upset victory. She was a huge underdog in that match. Cameron hitting the split leg drop, follows it up with the DDT, only gets a 2 count. Carmella responds, hitting that head scissors driver. Again, only a 2 count. These two divas going after each other. Cameron, a second leg drop, gets the win. But after the match, Naomi comes down. Naomi and Cameron reuniting and taking down Carmella, beating her up, claiming she has no right to hold the Women's Championship. Carmella about to get a beat down. Asuka saving the day. Asuka defending the WWE Women's Champion. And we are ready for the main event. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of the evening. He's here. The ominous Bray Wyatt makes his way down to the ring. This is the main event of the evening. It is for number one contention to the WWE Championship held by John Cena. John Cena defeating the Beast Brock Lesnar at Night of Champions. Brock Lesnar has went back to the UFC for the time being. Will we see him at some point in the future? Who knows? I got an interview with Paul Heyman, and for the time being, he has chosen to return to the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Bray Wyatt, impressive, has an 8-3 record. Definitely a worthy opponent incoming for Bray Wyatt as he laughs at the arrival of The Rock, the Brahma Bull. This man is a success in and out of the ring. He sits with a record of 6-4, still respectable. He has lost multiple number one contenders matches in this universe mode, and that is the only reason he has not yet had a championship match. Can tonight, The Rock, will he be able to get that number one contention that he's been searching for so very long? John Cena, of course, going to be eyeing this matchup very closely. He's had wars with both of these men in the past. They are both viable contenders for the WWE Championship. Bray Wyatt, The Rock, here we go. Well, if you're just joining us, we've had a hell of a night. We have seen the return of the Viper, Randy Orton, brutally assaulting the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Rusev betrayed Sheamus in the middle of Sheamus' match, and Sheamus just barely escaped with a win. And the Carmella, the new WWE Women's Champion, gets upset by Cameron. Naomi and Cameron beating down Carmella. Asuka comes out to save Carmella. A lot of respect between those two women in this division. We will decide the main event for the Hell in the Cell pay-per-view right now. Who will move on to face John Cena? Hell in a Cell. Bray Wyatt. He's got that ominous attitude. He would be perfect in a Hell in a Cell match. The Rock, as far as I can tell, has been in Hell in a Cell matches. I just don't think that he enjoys them quite as much as Bray Wyatt would, which really gives the edge to Bray Wyatt. He's at an 8-3 record, which is very, very impressive. Both these superstars snubbed at Night of Champions. Bray Wyatt electing not to bring any family members with him. Of course, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan both on SmackDown. At least I believe. I'm pretty sure about Eric Rowan. I'm not sure about Luke Harper. I think I put Luke Harper on Raw.
Nope.
The debacle that was SummerSlam and the 24 hours after it is just too much for me to explain in a video. If you guys want to chat about anything down below, go for it. I would love to talk all day about everything that happened this past weekend, even about Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz. Bray Wyatt getting a near fall there. I did also watch the 2K17 footage, so I will be discussing that as well. If you want to talk about it early, check with me in the comments, and we will have a discussion this coming weekend when we do reading comments. For the third week in a row, it will be on the Gift of the Gods gaming channel. Bray Wyatt, that huge slam right down onto The Rock. The Rock, early going in this match, not so good. Backbreaker. Evens up the scorecard here between these two. We've seen countless men attempt to take away the WWE Championship and fail. The great thing about Monday Night Raw is that every time somebody fails, two more people show up that want that shot, that want that title opportunity. The Rock gets Bray Wyatt stuck in the sharpshooter here. He's got him in it, and he holds, breaks it off, doing massive damage to the lower back of Bray Wyatt. He's going to go for a quick pin here. 1, 2, no. Bray Wyatt trying to force his way out of this hold. He does with a smart shot to the gut. The Rock's dietary intake per day is 7 full meals. You want to see what it's like when a normal person attempts to eat those 7 full meals? Go ahead and go to Cow Chop. It's a YouTube channel. Look up The Rock's Diet Challenge. You will see exactly what that means to do that, as Bray Wyatt is setting The Rock up here. Big boot to the... Oh my God. His head bouncing off that steel post. He lifts The Rock up almost to taunt him. And Bray Wyatt taunting the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. He's back in the ring, but he's not back to his senses. He's being beaten into a corner. Bray Wyatt. My God, the viciousness. He's just choking the life out of The Rock. Is this doomed destiny of The Rock going to be that he always gets to a number 1 contention matchup just to lose? Near fall again for Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt, oh my God, huge uppercut. The Rock counters. Russian leg sweep, it'll buy him some time. Off the ropes. Bringing Bray Wyatt back. Huge lariat clothesline dropping. Bray Wyatt, the Eater of Worlds, in trouble here. The Rock measuring up. Bray Wyatt, the new face of fear, goes up, goes down. Rock bottom. Goes for a pin. 1, 2, 2.5. He kicks out. Wow. Rock bottom. Evening this match up here. Bray Wyatt now on the defensive. The Rock heading to the high-risk district, to the top rope. Dangerous zone for him. Ow! Crash and burn. And a quick pin. 1, 2. Kick out. Bray Wyatt starting to put together some maneuvers in his head, some combos to finish this match off. In the corner, huge avalanche clothesline. Say what you want about The Rock, that he's a part-timer, that he goes away and comes back every once so often. He has not done that in this universe mode. He's been there the whole time and has won some very great matches against a lot of different superstars, just has not yet been able to clinch that number 1 contention. Near fall for The Rock. We're going into the end of this matchup here. The Rock catches Bray with a kick to the gut. Grapple, elbow to the back of the head. Ducks under, huge clothesline. The Rock knocking down Bray Wyatt. Bringing Wyatt back up, going for what looked like a spine buster there. Bray Wyatt reversing. The Rock arm drag. Takes control of the match right back. Oh my goodness. Oh, shoulder breaker. And the more your opponent weighs, the more devastating that move is to the shoulder. That rotator cuff. It is not as flexible, not as powerful as the knee. Bray Wyatt, Russian leg sweep. And I think we're about even here. Bray Wyatt, a fire in his eyes. Bray Wyatt gets elbowed in the face by the Brahma Bull. Float over. DDT. Dropping Bray Wyatt. The Rock now, is he going to attempt to finish this matchup here? He's looking for the second Rock Bottom. He's got it. Rock Bottom connecting. He's got him down. He's going for the pin. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? The Rock heads to the main event against the face that runs the place, John Cena. Hell in a Cell match for the WWE Championship. These two have sold out WrestleManias back to back. They will meet once again at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Just a quick reminder, we will be watching Monday Night Raw and SmackDown and discussing it on SmackDown most likely. But if you want my full detailed opinion, ask me a detailed question down below in the comments. I will get back to you at the end of the week. It's been a crazy past 48 hours with SummerSlam, with Brooklyn, NXT Brooklyn, with Shinsuke Nakamura becoming the NXT champion, with Monday Night Raw and all of the injuries and suspensions that have come out of that. It's nuts. The WWE right now is like 52 card pickup. Every card is in the air. I don't know where it's going to land. It's crazy. I would love to talk about it. Just talk about it in the comments. That is where I will be able to talk to you about it. The Rock winning this matchup, winning the main event matchup of the night. He is your new number one contender. He goes up to 7-4. 20,000 in the bank. 43 superstar points. Bray Wyatt, also a man who, at least in the future, is deserving of a title shot. Still has a very impressive record. Tonight was not his night. The most electrifying man ends Monday Night Raw on top. Thank you for watching. Prophet God. GG.